Hey everyone. So it's a really brisk cold morning, starting the new year off, and I thought I'd just share with you one of my favorite places in the whole world today, and that's Columbus, Ohio. So let's go and check it out. With a population of around 1 million people, Columbus, Ohio is the 14th largest city in the USA. So in my mind, nothing says Ohio like these older, metal, kind of rusty looking bridges. And the really cool part is they still use them, so we just got to see a train go over this one in downtown Columbus here. So on the other side of the river from where I'm sitting now is actually the museum, the science museum called the COSI, and it's actually really famous here and lots of people go there. So here in downtown Columbus, be sure to check out the Ohio Statehouse. Columbus is the state capital, so this is the big government building in the center of downtown here. And you can actually get a free walking tour inside. I think they're every half hour, but go in and check it out. It's really pretty fascinating stuff, and the history will actually really surprise you. Without much foot traffic, walking around downtown is easy and comfortable, living up to its name, the biggest small town in America. Fun fact, Columbus is home to the first Wendy's fast food restaurant. So right now I'm just in another neighborhood in Columbus here that's very popular called the German Village, and you can find this most easily by looking for all the houses with the old brick and the brick streets and all that. It's a very cute neighborhood, lots of shopping, lots of different things, and it's got an older German influence on the city. So you can see things like Schiller Park and Schmidt's Sausage House, which are two really popular spots to go in the city. But I would say if I was visiting and I was showing tourists around, the thing I would really show them is probably the Book Loft. So the Book Loft here is actually one of the longest running independent bookstores in the US and is huge. It's got 32 rooms inside just filled with books, and it's like a labyrinth. So if you're claustrophobic like me, it's a little difficult to get through, but it's a lot of fun. So these rooms just never end. I'm honestly so turned around now, I have no idea where I am. Feels like I could really use the GPS in here actually. And right behind me is Schmidt's Sausage House, and this is probably the most authentic, well-known German restaurant in the whole city. So this is where you bring your friends for a fun night out of eating sausages and heavier foods. Perfect for this time of year, actually. So this area of the city that I'm walking in now is actually called the Brewery District, and it's very close to the German Village. Again, you can see all the brick buildings, and they've really tried to revitalize the area, so there's lots of businesses, bars, as you can guess, and other fun things to do here. city of Columbus is also known for its large metro parks, perfect for a day outside. Not far from the German village is the Scioto Audubon Park, which also offers a great view of the city's skyline. So they have this really fantastic rock climbing wall here in the park, and it's actually free. Anybody can come here and use it. So when most people think about Columbus and sports, they always think about OSU football, but they have so many more teams than that. They've also got a professional baseball team, as well as a professional hockey team and a professional soccer team, which they go crazy about here. So there's always some kind of sporting event happening. And right now I'm just standing in what they call the Arena District, which is where a lot of these games happen. So this street I'm on right now is called North High Street, and it's actually also commonly referred to here in Columbus as the Short North. And this is kind of the trendy nightlife area downtown near OSU. And there's actually a lot of restaurants and bars and also galleries as well if you just want to take a look at some art. So definitely an area worth kind of coming out for if you like nightlife and that kind of thing. The statue behind me is actually a statue of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and a fun little fact, here in Columbus they have one of the largest bodybuilding competitions in the world. So right now I'm just checking out the North Market, which is like Columbus's farmers market downtown, and it's got 30 vendors inside selling everything from Japanese food to soap. So let's go in and check this out. Wow, you can just about find anything from around the world here for food choices. The North Market offers a bit of everything Columbus has to offer, and it's the perfect spot to grab a bite to eat. So I'm in the mood for something sweet, so I'm just going to grab some Jenny's ice cream, which is famous here in Ohio. Hey, so something else great about Columbus is all the parks that it has. So it's got lots of these city parks and metro parks that are just huge, and lots of space to enjoy nature. The park I'm in right now is actually called the Franklin Park Conservatory and Botanical Garden, and it's probably the most well-known one kind of in the downtown area. So one thing that makes the Franklin Park and Conservatory a little bit nicer than some of the other parks in the city is actually just the size of it. It's massive, as well as the fact that it has a botanical garden inside that you can go and enjoy any time of the year. Also in the spring they have the Cherry Blossom Festival here, and lots of blossoming trees in this area you can enjoy, as well as a lot of art installation pieces get put up here during the year. Some of the more famous ones are Chihuly, who does the blown glass work. They're always displaying his stuff. So while we're on our way to the next place I want to show you guys, it's a good time to actually talk about traffic in Columbus. Now this is probably my only really negative thing to say about the city, is that there is not enough public transit here. They would really benefit from having a rail system or a train system that would carry people through to different parts of the city, because it is so spread out. So again, that's my only real critique, and traffic can get a little hectic, but usually it's not as bad as other big cities though. So it's not terrible compared to other bigger cities, but it does become kind of a problem when you're really trying to get somewhere in a hurry. right now I'm actually at one of the largest college campuses in the US. This is OSU, Ohio State University, and this is the thing that most people that don't live in Columbus, Ohio know about it. But it's massive. It's like a city within a city. There's over 80,000 students here. So this is definitely not a walking campus. It's like the size of a small city. So right behind me is the OSU library, and this is one of the places where you can get a fantastic view of the city. You just have to go to the 11th floor. So right now I'm just in one of my favorite spots in the whole city. This is the Japanese marketplace, also called Tensuke Market, and they have lots of little shops, restaurants, and even one of my favorite coffee houses right here in the city. And it's a great place to come if you just want to grab some Japanese food or explore. So Columbus has lots of shopping, and there are two main shopping districts to go to. One of them is called Polaris, the other is called Easton. Right now I'm actually in Easton, and this is like a small town within itself of just streets and more streets just full of brick and mortar stores that you can come to shop at. And they have a huge IMAX as well, plus lots of restaurants. So this whole area called Easton is a great place to come with your friends and just hang out. So I'm just inside the main mall here of Easton, and it's really quite big. Just in case you forget you're in Columbus, they have a nice little visitor center right here. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this really quick walk around the city of Columbus. This is where I've made my home for the last 4 years, and I really feel like this is one of the best places in the world to live. And the three things I love the most about this city are that it's got something going on all the time, whether it's a festival or a show or a museum. There's just always something happening here. The other reason why I really love it here is the diversity. It's one of the most diverse cities I've ever lived in. And I really never thought about that before I moved to Ohio, and now it's just so many people from all over the world come here and make it their home, and I love that. And the other reason that I really love Columbus is that it's affordable. It's probably the most affordable city I've ever lived in, and that's great because that means that I can go out, have a great standard of living, buy a nice house, and just still save money. It's such a great thing. Anyway, again, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new about Columbus. If you're already somebody that's living here or somebody that's interested, feel free to comment. Let me know what you think about the city. And if you like my travel videos, like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. And I hope to see you guys out there later. Till next time.